Let's see here. We currently have 13 congruent viewers. That's awesome. What's chat saying? Venus. Yeah, Venus indeed. Spyro saying, hey, Spyro, what's up? Gigi's in the chat. What's up, Gigi? Okay, hold on. How about now? That it? Doc came in with a hi, Bill. This music gonna make me act up. Yeah. Yeah, the music's good. Agumon's here. Skibbity boo bop bada. Okay, so me and Furski will be coming to you live in just a bit. For now, enjoy the music. I believe my mic should be good there. If I do it any higher, you're gonna hear me breathing, and that's disgusting. Okay, be back soon. Out of everybody in the audience, Rubber Shark, you better tell me where this song is from. I believe it is time. Yes, it is time. Let me just there's just one more piece that I forgot. How could I forget it? It's the most important piece. And here we are. Yes, that's what's up, tubes. And no, Agumon, that was not Disney. If Rubber Shark is still in the audience, I'm pretty sure he knows what song it is. Okay, well, here we are. Of course, it's our nice office here. Furski, why don't you go ahead and bark at the people?
Bark, bark, bark. I'm tired. I need coffee. Someone bring me coffee.
Show hasn't even started and you're already tired? What the fuck, man? No. The Space Coast to Coast intro, of course. No. Talk about the one that's playing in the background right now. The one that I played during the intro. Anyways. So, I know that it's been a while since we've been here, of course, since you've seen me. And I know last week we had Furski start up her show, The Protective Office. I heard it went pretty well. That's nice and everything and all that. I congratulate you, Furski. But what does that mean for me, huh? Does that mean that I'm some no good midget Minakani over here? Huh? Does that mean that I don't get to be on the show anymore? Is that what it means?
No.
Huh? Because you know what happens, Furski. Okay, you know what happens. I got everything here, alright? I got everything here. I got my bat here, I got my gun here. I got everything.
Okay. I'll never stream again. I'm sorry for stepping out of line, Captain.
Nah, you're good. So, oh my god, Soka's here and he already went there. Hey, Fox subscribed. That's great. I wonder how come it didn't come out on the Streamlabs. What the hell, man?
Welcome.
Okay, well that was me testing it, but should have popped out. What the hell? No? Well, we got 14 Kagura viewers. That's great. Gigi, don't tell me what to do. So, Furski, how you been? What have you been doing this week?
Suffering.
Suffering? Why are you suffering? Oh, I know why you're suffering. Because the Sappho poster's still up. They still haven't caught her, huh? It's okay. It'll happen eventually.
I don't want to talk about it.
But you're like you're like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. What? I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about talking about it.
It's pretty much, yeah. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it.
She doesn't even want to think about talking about it. No, but seriously. Oh! You think the alert didn't pop up, Furski, because it has to be a when you subscribe, it's got to be like a public subscription. Because if you subscribe in private, it won't show, right? Whatever. I don't care. They subscribed, and that's good enough for me.
Thank you for the subscribe below. I know who it was. It was Fox Azure because I posted awesome. In the show.
That's awesome, man. You know, if we could get right now, we actually sadly, unfortunately, I guess maybe since I hadn't been on or since we hadn't been on, we went down to 280. I know it sucks. We were at 298. We were almost there at 300. It was almost there. It was like a twinkle in the eye, man. But what's the name of that one that Rogue and Astra keep watching? What's his name?
Zach?
Yeah, Zach. Zach's gonna make it there before me, man. Zach's gonna get his button before me, man. That ain't fair. Nah, I'm kidding.
You're just not like sexy enough. You have to like take you got to get down with the syndrome, you know.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to start taking off my shirt and just me and my gas mask talking on video about random things. Anywho, yeah, I'll have to pick up my eyebrows. Well, you won't be able to see me pick up my eyebrows because of my mask. I mean, I can't lose the mask. If I take off the mask, one of two things will happen. Either A, it'll just be another mask underneath, or B, your green light will shoot out of your mouth and your eyes and you'll disintegrate like in Futurama. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Furski, today we are going to watch old school police training videos. because I want you to see how hilarious they are.
All right.
All right. And then also we'll look into a couple of things that we always look into. So let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Furski. I was gonna ask you anything going on in the. I mean, I know obviously you probably talked about it on your show, but what's new in the fur community? Any new enemies?
I really don't want to be at liberty to say that, because I'm already dealing with some of the shit for like the person I kind of want to bark about.
Oh, okay.
Cringe. It's stupid. It's dumb.
As we say, it's an ongoing investigation.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, whatever. Be that way. Put you in the corner.
The protective
next time.
found chewed up. Like the only hint I'll give is the protective found chewed up with Thundercats toys all over the street, the sidewalk one day.
Why? That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into the first one here. The first one comes to us from the 1970s. It's called Shotgun or Sidearm.
Shotgun or sidearm? Also, you're not sharing your Discord.
Yes, I am.
Oh, now you are. Okay, sorry about that. Stupid dog, you make me look bad. Okay, I'm watching. I got the volume turned all the way up so my ears get blown out.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, you know this guy's the bad guy.
Come on, make it fast.
I am.
Okay. Is this an old bank from the 70s?
2L21, 2L21,
No, that's old school
211
dispatch.
Silent Alarm, 630
Oh, shit.
East Colorado, 630 East Colorado, Gold's Jewelers.
Temple.
2S20, Emily, 1011 North Los Robos, 1011 North Los Robos, possibly a gun involved.
I wish police cars were still like that, man. A good room. I mean, of course you get that with an SUV, but those cars have room.
62180. 2S25,
Was it your
2S25,
average
back the
patrol
unit at
car, though?
630 East Colorado, 630 East, Gold's Jewelry Store, on a robbery alarm.
Pasadena Police
2S25
Department.
copy. You're running from Los Robles, Colorado. Cover the rear.
2S25,
Yeah.
Tim.
Eat my food I made like last night
Breathe!
for like 5 minutes.
Look out!
Oh no!
Hey! Is he the only one?
Yeah.
Fucking rubber shark, dude.
Look, that guy in the corner's been shot. I don't know. What do you think?
My God.
Stephen Goldberg, 42, truck driver, shot in the left shoulder. Rosemary Fenner, 37, secretary, shot in the left knee. Catherine Vokar, 29, part-time teacher, forehead grazed.
Lord have mercy.
3 innocent civilians were wounded by a good, conscientious police officer. The explanation is simple. He had the wrong weapon with him. A shotgun is the wrong weapon in just about any situation where you can expect innocent people to be nearby. In a busy area like this, there are too many elements you can't control and may not even notice.
2S30.
Ah, yes, the
Fucking
70s.
dumbass.
2S30. Respond to 630.
Ah, yes, the
Colorado.
70s. Back when having a mustache meant you were either a porn star or a cop.
Central, be responding to going home. 2S30.
When a suspect shoots at you, you shoot back by instinct with any weapon you've got. The officer made his mistake in taking the shotgun out of his car in a situation where there were people everywhere, indoors and out.
Most cops get a fair amount of practice with their sidearms, but they don't fire a shotgun very often. Unless they're hunters, they don't know much about what happens after they pull the trigger. And just as important, they don't know when to take the shotgun out of the police car.
A double-aught shell has 9 pellets, each about the size of a .32 caliber projectile. The 4-buck has 27 pellets, about the size of a .22. Many other types of shells are available, but these are the most common multiple pellet shells in police use. A shell with a single rifled slug is also used where very great penetrating power is called for.
Every time you fire a multiple pellet shell, you've got to keep in mind you're firing more than one bullet, and each bullet has its own individual trajectory. They're all going generally toward the target, but the only time they're all together is when they're still in the gun. Once they leave the muzzle, they keep separating farther and farther apart.
Next time you take a shower, notice how the water sprays. That's pretty much the same idea. And that's why Officer Don Forrester, a good shot, wounded 3 people besides the suspect he aimed at. These 4 targets are set up to duplicate the positions of the people who were hit at the jewelry store. When the same kind of shell, double-aught, is fired at them from the same distance, about 50 yards. The results are exactly what a spray of bullets would cause. The spray, or pattern, is never exactly the same in any 2 shots. In this test, Rosemary Fenner's target wasn't hit at all.
Shotguns are just too erratic for this kind of shit.
Think about guns in the shower. Go ahead. Think about it. You know you want to. Hell,
With
I
its
do.
.38, Don would have hit only the suspect. 1 shot.
But a shotgun can't give you anything like that accuracy, even at close range.
The suspect's target here is 50 feet from the officer, a third of Don's range. Even that close, only 4 pellets out of 9 hit the silhouette. At a greater range than Don's,
That's like
this
not
is
even
100
half.
yards, not one of the silhouettes was hit, and the pellets missed 2 of the targets completely. As any skeet shooter will tell you, missing even a close target isn't always a matter of skill and range. Sometimes the shotgun blast can scatter all around the target, maybe nicking it, maybe not touching it at all.
Well then, if a shotgun is such an inaccurate weapon, why would an officer want to take it with him?
Many cops will grab the shotgun when they get out of their car because it gives them a feeling of greater security.
They think it's a superior weapon in almost any situation. It's a lot more powerful than a sidearm.
I mean, maybe
You got
with
a lot of bullets
slug,
going for you instead of
but
just one.
00 buck.
And a shotgun doesn't have to be aimed carefully.
No, not both.
When there's no time to aim,
Definitely not both.
you can whirl.
I don't know anything about guns, but like seeing like the
Fire and
inaccuracy
blow
of
the
the
guy away.
shots.
Oh, he got
no.
that guy.
The better you understand the weapons available to you, the better equipped you'll be to do your job.
Yeah, very true.
For example, not one officer in 10 has a clear idea of how bullets ricochet. This applies both to your .38 and to shotgun pellets.
Most
playing
people
for
think that a
pool.
bullet will ricochet off a surface at about the same angle at which it hit the surface. Sort of like a billiard ball.
But it doesn't. After it hits the surface, the paper in this demonstration, the bullet or group of pellets tend to follow pretty close to the surface they hit.
The pellets followed the pavement, even though they hit it at a fairly wide angle. Not one struck the car.
Sometimes your choice of weapon has nothing to do with ballistics. Once you
No,
leave your
Robert,
car
but
with a
if you,
shotgun in your hand, you've
if
got it
that's
for
an old
good.
school video, send it to
Or
me.
bad. You're not committed to fire it, of course.
Wait a minute.
But you're
First,
sure
let's check that out again.
Even though they hit it at
Look at that right there. I'm gonna take out a guy's
I'm
feet.
watching.
I'm gonna take out a guy's feet It's perfect day to do. Get a shotgun. Take out the feet.
Yeah, I think I value my feet, thanks.
And call the guy Stubby for the rest of his life. Furski, nobody wants to shoot your beans off. You need them for future endeavors.
Oh, shut up.
At a fairly wide angle, not one struck the car.
Sometimes your choice of weapon has nothing to do with ballistics. Once you leave your car with a shotgun in your hand, you've got it for good. Or bad. You're not committed to fire it, of course. But you're sure as hell committed to hang on to it. Your only alternatives are to hand it to a brother officer. Or put it back in your car. If you can.
In this situation, the officer's car is on the other side of the shopping center. The suspect is resisting arrest. He knows the cop won't fire the shotgun with so many people around. The guy who's got the shotgun can't put it down, and he can't effectively help his buddy. What can he do?
Use the
Turn
stock.
to the nearest little old lady and say, "Now hold this for me, will you?" No. He's simply stuck with a weapon.
He should have realized before he left the car
Exactly,
that a shotgun
Gopher.
would be of no value at all in a busy shopping area.
I would have hit the back of the shin with the fucking stock. Gigi, this is the 70s. All you carried on your belt was the nightstick, one pair of handcuffs, a revolver, 2 speed loaders, and if you were lucky, your department was big enough, a radio pouch, which wasn't even a pouch. Oh snap! There he goes.
There he goes again. Shit.
He grabbed the shotgun.
Please! In a deserted alley, a shotgun might have seemed like the perfect weapon. But it's the middle of the afternoon, and no one can guarantee that the alley is going to stay deserted.
Goddamn kids.
There he goes over the fucking fence.
I love how these kids just go over there like, "Hey man, what's up?"
What's the matter? Can't you climb the fence?
Oh my god, really? What's the man? Can't you climb the fence?
He could, without the shotgun, kid. But not with it. And he's got no place
He
to put
wasn't
it.
depicted as dumb. That officer
Pretty
was being
plainly,
smart.
these are
You can't
cases
jump
where the
fence with a
shotgun was worse than useless. It kept the officers from
Fucking
doing
blow
their
your
job.
chest out.
So where and when is it the right weapon?
2S25, 2S25, assist the unit.
Also, White Glove, you have to remember, this is the 70s. The whole finger on the trigger housing, that kind of gun safety didn't used to be a big thing because back in the day, triggers
In some
weren't
tactical
ultra-sensitive.
situations, it might be
Really had to
wise for
push on
one
it.
officer to carry a shotgun. It would be used only if events develop, so that's the best
You
way
had
to
to
act.
squeeze the shit out of
A
them
shotgun
bitches.
and sidearms. 2 different weapons with 2 different uses are ready.
And there are situations where a shotgun is the best possible weapon for a cop to have.
Arca sent us a super chat for $5 saying quick drop in and let me see here, sorry. Bleh. Give me a minute. Quick drop in and hydration check. Have a good night. We shall. Oh, traffic stop.
I like a 28 and a 29 on Nora William Frank 977.
Location?
2L30, 10-4.
Location? Okay, it's following.
2L30, are you 1035?
Yeah.
Number comes back wanted, armed and dangerous.
I'm northbound on the Mount Wilson Road at Palmdale Cutoff. I have 3 male suspects in the vehicle. I'm going to make a stop.
Felony stop. Get out of the car.
Please, stay in your car and put your hands on your head.
This is a classic case for choosing a shotgun. The officer is in a relatively isolated area, and there's little traffic. He's dealing with more than one suspect and was told they're armed and dangerous. Only the suspects are within range in his line of fire.
Blow out his trunk. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do
The
it.
psychological effect of a heavier weapon can often be a big advantage.
Oh shit, is that a fucking helicopter?
Yeah. Old helicopter.
Unit 18 to Air 1. We have located an open door on the south side of the warehouse. We will be entering the building at this time. Air 1 to responding units to 3600 East Foothill. You have 4 officers, 1097 at the scene, 2 at the north, 2 at the south. You have a POV at the south side. 2 officers are in the building.
Pickup, I've already said it 1,000 times. Everyone's invited to.
The most
come to
important
the
single
videos.
point to keep in mind when you think about taking a shotgun out of your car is always the same. Will there be innocent people
There's
around?
no need to start anything
That's not
unless
likely in
something is
deserted
started.
areas
People.
or in stores or factories that are closed.
Oh shit!
The greater your range, the wider the spread of pellets. You can fire a shotgun
Thank you,
fast,
Gigi.
pointing instead of aiming it. And at close range, you can blast the hell out of almost anything.
Don't shoot! Okay, here's my gun.
Hands on your head, come out slow.
The psychological effects of the shotgun and the wallop it packs have helped in many captures.
Okay, okay. I don't want to.
But when it's only a cop, his gun, and
You're
an
the
armed
shotty.
suspect, it damn well better be the right gun.
Unit 18 to Air 1. Advise control.
It damn well better be the right gun.
Well, shit.
Alright, the next one we're going to watch is Felony Traffic Stop.
Felony traffic stop? There's felony traffic stops?
Yeah, when you make a traffic stop on a felon, you have to make sure that you do it a certain way.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a regular misdemeanor traffic stop where you just walk up to them. Look, that shit, you don't want to get blown away.
Treat the felon like it's a Keter SCP.
What?
I said treat the felon like a Keter SCP.
You could, like, tell these guys are the bad guys.
Yeah, because, like, the guy in white looks like Ted Bundy. Of course he's the baddie.
There's no need to repeat grim statistics. The police officer knows his chances for survival have narrowed. To defeat these increasing odds, it is up to the individual officer and his department to prepare. Prepare
This is some
literally
RoboCop
for
shit.
survival.
This is what they injected in the RoboCop's, like, mainframe when they were programming him.
System A Adam. Unit 2 Adam and 3 Adam, backup 1 Adam.
1 Adam, 10-4.
Oh, geez, I sure do love my family and wife. I sure hope no gangster puts a car bomb underneath my fucking car and blows me up, and I have to turn into a cybernetic robot.
Fox is asking the right questions. Why is he wearing a motorcycle helmet while driving? Oh shit!
Cool, cause it's the 70s.
Oh, fuck. The helmet didn't save him.
It really did it.
This officer is
Man
dead.
walked out of his car
Why?
and fucking
Very
got
simply,
beamed.
he wasn't prepared. Let's take it back to when the officer received the call and see what he could have done and survived.
Yes, what he could have done.
To survive.
He was 2 days from retirement.
Oh.
Levy, 5th and A Adam.
1 Adam.
Damn, this 70s music though.
Location of backup. 10-4, 1 Adam. Units 2 Adam and 3 Adam backup. 2 Adam approaching from the east on B Street. 3 Adam from the south on Oxnard Boulevard. ETA approximately 3 minutes.
Notice the officer does not rush in blindly. He takes a position where he can observe the scene in relative safety. From this vantage point, he can analyze the situation and determine the best apprehension procedure. He observes a possible lookout standing near the door and a possible getaway car with a driver, plus he notes the number of pedestrians, which makes an immediate confrontation most hazardous. The officer knows he must make a cautious approach. A gunfight on the street is out of the question. The officer immediately notifies communications of his exact location, description of suspects, their vehicle, and what direction they are headed. The officer makes a wise decision.
Well, I mean, Fox is right. You know, like you said, Fox is asking the right questions. Why are they wearing motorcycle helmets while driving?
All units have been notified by the dispatcher, and the officer follows the
He
suspect.
just left Academy and he wants to look cool.
I mean, I can understand wearing them if we've got like a riot or something.
He has a difficult decision to make.
Yes.
Where does he make the stop?
Dude,
He
that
must take
WB
into
stock
consideration
music, I
a list
swear.
of factors such as time of day, location of backup units,
I
geographical
can't get it
area,
out of my head that this just makes me feel like it's RoboCop.
and the possibility
Like
of
this is
having
what they get like fed
He cannot
RoboCop.
It's not even RoboCop. It's more like it's
The
like
backup
Adam
units are in
21
constant touch
or
with
Dragnet, you know.
Once they've
Dun,
received
dun,
the
But you know what I
message
mean?
from
Like this is
1A,
the
they
shit that
proceed
like
to
they
close in.
gave RoboCop when they
The
were
officer
programming it.
must
We'd be like,
be
you do
prepared to
this
act
and you don't
or
do
immediate action
that.
prior to the stop. He releases his shotgun, places the public address mic on the floorboard,
I
and
just
has
remembered I
the
have
radio mic on the
popcorn. I
seat.
forgot. I have white cheddar popcorn I could eat
The
while
location
we're
for the
watching
stop
these.
has been selected by 1A and communications notified. He uses the red lights and sirens.
Not a
around
through
time.
street? Oh.
In close, it surprises
Oh my God, how
and
bad is
gives
this gonna
the
go?
officer a psychological edge. Unable to react, the suspects stop. Note the position and angle of the police vehicle.
And we still
Once
do that
the
today.
officer is in position, he takes total command of the situation. His physical advantage is his placement behind the door with the engine block between him and the suspect's vehicle. From this vantage position, he can take offensive action if necessary, yet is as protected as possible. He commands them to place their hands, palms up, on the
At least
dash.
now the helmet is
Suspects in the
useful.
rear, hands on the back of the front seat. Driver very slowly turns off the engine and drops the keys out the window.
And throw the fucking
The
keys out.
officer should not attempt the arrest alone. As the backup units arrive, they will work as a well-trained team, with a second officer automatically covering the arresting officer. When the backup officer is in position, the suspects are ordered.
But the question is, Furski, is this the time for a shotgun?
No.
From their vehicle by the arresting officer. All suspects should be ordered to exit from the same side of the vehicle, allowing for the best observation and minimize escape opportunities. The arresting officer instructs the suspects out in this specific order. First, the man in the right front or passenger side.
Well, that one was
Backup
compliant as
officer
hell.
has a clear field of fire using the trunk of Unit 1A as cover. The driver is ordered out and assumes the same
yes, when you
positioning
could
to the
slide
left of
across
the
the
first
seats in
suspect.
cars.
It is important to get the driver out quickly, since there is always the possibility that he might have a second set of keys. The arresting officer commands the suspect to sink to his knees and then assume a prone position. Now the suspect in the right rear is instructed to follow suit. He is told to
The
face left.
sad thing
This
about
way,
like this
the
is like
suspects
subjects are never
cannot
this
see one
compliant.
another as they are handcuffed. The arresting officer verbally controls the suspect.
Especially felons, are
the
you
last
kidding me?
man to be removed is the suspect.
Well, no,
sitting in
sometimes
the
they
left
know
rear.
they're effed, and they will.
The arresting officer checks the suspect vehicle carefully to ensure additional suspects might be hidden from view. The vehicle will be thoroughly
Those
searched
on
after
Vinwick.
the suspects are handcuffed. Sufficient assistance has arrived to allow movement. The arresting
And they're
officer
still
takes
wearing
the
more
handcuffs from the
helmets.
first backup officer and moves into a control position to begin
prevent those
handcuffing
headshots
and
somehow.
initial physical searching. He will continue to maintain command of the situation until suspects are ready for transport. Handcuffing will be in a right-to-left sequence. Utilizing this procedure, the suspects cannot see what is happening. This is another factor in keeping a suspect physically and psychologically off balance. Notice the arresting officer cuffs the hands behind the back. Always handcuff a suspect behind the back, never in front where he or she can manipulate their hands. When cuffing, also make
Harold
sure
the
the cuffs
Hoodlums are
are
being
double
arrested
locked.
in our yard. Harold the Hoodlums are being
After
arrested in the
handcuffing,
yard.
the arresting officer makes a cursory check for weapons. Though a more thorough search will be made before the suspect is placed in the patrol unit for transportation.
I think back in the
this
70s,
initial
Fox,
search must
certain
be
departments
made.
were doing it.
Notice the search pays off, as handguns are found.
I know that the
Note
LAPD
also
had
that the
their guys
arresting
have
officer
motorcycle
places
helmets in
found
the trunk
weapons
in case
in
of
his
riots.
waistband, where he can keep control of the weapon, plus maintaining the chain of evidence. Note how the officer maintains physical control. Each suspect is searched again. This
Just
is
so that
most
the case is
important.
taunting me.
Too many officers have been killed by a suspect who was thought to be clean. Using established procedures, the
You don't know how many
apprehension is
times
completed with a minimum of
that
danger.
machine almost ate my debit
4
card.
felony suspects
Okay.
have been arrested by a single, well-trained officer using
Well, what
sound
was it? Soda.
techniques and a team approach. Let's look back at the operation and stress the vital factors. The officers utilized
Hello?
every advantage possible, both physical and
Oh,
psychological.
it's my brother.
They were cool. They did not rush headlong into the situation. They did
Why
not
are we
play
trying to
hero.
learn things from
Too
Oxnard
many
PD?
brave but foolish and untrained officers have
I don't know,
died
but
by
it's great.
exposing themselves unnecessarily. Remember these points. Be prepared. The suspects have done their homework and are prepared. Are you?
Are you?
Approach a potentially dangerous situation
Tell you
with
one thing, though.
extreme caution. Observe,
That AMC is very
diagnose,
nice.
and plan.
Yes, that AMC is
Plan
very
your
nice.
action, and when possible,
Why is that
develop
blatantly just
pre-planning
another
so
AMC
that
that's a police
preliminaries
unit?
are reflexive actions
Just
on your
white.
part
Just
when
white.
rolling on a particular
That's a
front door.
detective's unit. That is a
Always
detective's
park your
unit.
vehicle so
Used
it
for this
offers
video.
the most protection and concealment for yourself. When possible, utilize your shotgun. It is a far better weapon
A lot of
than
the
your
channels is
handgun
from
for most
US auto
situations,
industry.
both
It's not from
ballistically
like
That stands, man. You got stability right there.
Remember your radio. It is your lifeline to your station and supporting units.
The helmets,
Note how the
though.
arresting officer
Bro.
utilizes the cuffs of the backup officers. Learn to work as a team in backup situations. Never take anything for granted. Always search a suspect thoroughly. With proper and frequent training, the odds in the street against the individual officer can be narrowed, but it depends on the department.
Hey
And
man,
above all,
that helmet,
it
that's
depends
back when
on
catching
you,
it in the dome was the only thing you had to worry about.
individual officer.
Detective Klinsky was drinking and driving on his day off, and the on shift was making a movie. So.
This officer survived because he knew his job and performed it well. He can go home with a deserved feeling of accomplishment in knowing he has again served and protected his community.
The Oxnard Police Department. Alright, let's see. Ooh, 1960s California Highway Patrol Officer Training.
This would be good. From an actual film preservation channel, too. Shooting for Survival 1960s. That'd be another good one to watch.
Why is it Fog of Satan?
That's dramatic.
Don't you know? This was Silent Hill.
Oh,
That's
dude.
before they.
He's
Dude,
gonna-
that is before they
he's
had.
gonna pop it.
He seemed like
That's
a
before they
fairly
had
ordinary
zebras,
guy.
man.
And like lots of ordinary guys, he apparently had a lead
That's a
foot.
CHIPS officer inside of an actual unit rather than a
But to traffic
motorcycle.
officer Fred Walker, there was something wrong. He looked as though he might even be drunk, without showing it too much. So, just to satisfy himself,
Oh, he already messed up right there. He
Walker
can't
got him
touch his
out
car.
and he walked him back to the patrol car.
Damn, everything's changed.
7830, 1183, Angeles Forest, 10 miles north of Kentucky. 10-4 now.
This guy's too nervous, man.
Walker did nearly everything right, but there was one detail he overlooked.
Oh no.
His gun was too accessible.
Got your day one stuff, bro.
Sure, the violator had seemed like an ordinary guy, but he turned out to be a mental case. But that didn't help Fred Walker.
Off into the wilderness he goes.
Fred Walker made one mistake, and it cost him his life. He was caught off guard in what he thought was a routine
Why did this
stop.
guy run into a vacant field and not get back into his car?
Because people are idiots.
There's no such thing
No, that's
as
just
a
my
routine
fault.
stop.
A passing
That's right.
motorist thought there was something wrong, and he called the highway patrol.
That's a very suspicious
Turned
police
out
officer looking past
I
the
was the
motorist.
one who answered the call.
Damn.
After we found Walker's gun, it didn't take long to reconstruct the crime. It was hard to believe that Walker could have been killed with his own gun. But to me, it was a tough reminder that proves too many of us can get to thinking it can't happen to me. There's one key factor
old
that'll
Dodge,
do more than
dude.
anything else to ensure your safety when
That's
you're on the
70s for skill
job.
issue.
Particularly
No way, that's
when you're making
60s.
routine stops. This key factor is something
Oh,
that
that's
probably
60s,
doesn't come
like,
naturally
it
to the
can't
average
happen to
man.
me. That's like
But
a
it
nice
has to
way
be
of saying
not
skill
only a
issue.
second nature, but first nature to any law enforcement officer.
Yeah, that looks like a
Yes, I'm
1963
talking about being
Dodge.
continually suspicious
Police
of
special.
everybody. Just look at me.
I have no
I didn't
idea
realize
what
it
that
showed
means,
that
but I'm
place.
assuming it means we're there.
Oh no, it was
It's a
just,
shame it has to be that way. But our
it
work
just means
brings
that
us in
Dodge had a
contact with
police
real
package
badass in the
unit
area.
that wasn't sold.
We can't afford to forget that for
Oh.
1 second.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got to make
vehicle things still
suspicion
do that
such
today.
a habit.
Like
Yeah.
the
Never
new
go wrong.
Ford, the new Ford Interceptor that's out. Civilians can't get their hands on it. Only way you can is if it's auctioned off.
But even then, they take out the ballistic panels. And
They take all our top stuff and make it civvy, like, legal.
Oh
But
my
hello,
God.
nurse. Marilyn Monroe.
Go ahead and
What
give
are
me a
you
license,
doing
Rex.
at this police stop?
Well, at least you don't have to worry about somebody like this pulling a gun on you.
Well, that's what we call
Or do
a
you?
Or
dame.
do you?
Just a few years ago, up around Santa Rosa, one of our men stopped a gal who was going too fast.
Oh great, this guy looks like a
Walked over to
schmoozer.
the car. Her boyfriend.
yeah, he sucks at his job because he doesn't have a nice 1960s car. They gave him a 40s fucking pack.
Jumped up with a gun.
What the fuck?
Blew the officer out.
Damn.
What was that, dude? Hold on, I'm rewinding that shit.
You can't take
What was that?
Just a few years ago, up around
What
Santa
the
Rosa,
fuck?
one of our men.
How did he
stopped a gal
not
who was going
see
too fast.
it?
As he walked over to the car, her boyfriend, AWOL from the
Take a
sheriff's
hanky
honor camp
spanky on
down
the side of the
south,
road and came up and shot her at us.
jumped up with a gun,
How
blew
the
the
fuck?
officer out of his shoes.
I'm not, I don't know, man. There's actually no way to.
So you can't
You can't
take anything
freaking
for granted.
predict that one, man. You're literally
You
just walking
get
up.
in the habit of protecting yourself every
Hey, that
second,
shit can happen.
because death only takes a second under the right circumstances. You've got to be thinking about your own safety from the time you take off after the violator until the time you complete your contact with him. When he is pulled over and parked, you stop behind him, offsetting the patrol car a couple of feet to protect you from traffic if you're going to be working on the left side of the violator's car.
Officer Ray
If you
Charles
couldn't
is
do this
down.
safely because of too narrow a road,
The other
you
glasses.
park directly behind, slide out on the right, and approach from that side. In either instance, making your exit from the patrol car as quickly as possible. Maintaining myself alert. I keep my gun hand free. Never carry a flashlight or citation book in my gun hand. First, case the back seat. If it's night, I shine my flashlight in there.
I love how
And
it's
in
just
a
a
case
filter
like
to
this,
make it look
the
like
book
it's night.
is under my left arm.
Yeah.
And I keep my gun hand free. Now that I'm sure there aren't any surprises from that direction, I approach the driver. But if possible, I don't ever go past the trailing edge of the door. Here's one good reason for this. Let's run through that again. A door suddenly flung open can throw you off balance and into the path of oncoming traffic, while your violator, who may be a wanted felon and who has no desire whatever to meet a lawman, makes a getaway. Here's another reason.
He
If
makes
your
a
violator
get.
is inclined to pull a gun on you, this position makes it too easy for him. He has to turn in his
That was perfect snub-nose etiquette, dude.
Shooting, and even awkward for getting aggressive.
Just
because
angle your wrist
it puts
up.
him at a psychological disadvantage. You'll notice that I've still got my book in my left hand, so my gun hand is free until I'm satisfied that this is just an ordinary violator and not a hot one. Does this look like the same routine? Well, not quite. There are times when you want to get the violator out of his car. Maybe it's a question of whether he's had too much to drink or any of a number of other reasons. Sitting down, your man is not in too good a position to take action. But prepare for the worst, beginning when the door of the car is open, because some characters may try to deliver a low blow and succeed. So I always stand about like this, where I can take any sudden attempted blow on the leg. Once he's out of the car,
Bad move,
I
part
always
play.
put the
I let that leg
in
express.
front of me. I ask him politely to step over to the patrol car. Then I follow him, remembering not to stop between the two vehicles. I direct him to a position near the front fender. Here, I don't have to worry about traffic going by, and I can hear my radio.
Okay.
Traffic Officer Fred Walker did everything right up to this point. But he hadn't developed the habit of making his gun hard to get for anybody but himself. If I was about to forget it,
That was a mistake.
Walker's case was a pretty grim reminder to always stand with my gun on the far side, so it won't be up for grabs. Now, while I'm writing him up, I keep track of the violator out of the corner of my eye. Even though he seems perfectly tame, I'm not taking any chances. I'm suspicious of him until he's back in his car and on his way. This is how I keep my suspicions sharpened up for the next person I stop. And the next person may be a real criminal. You never know. Is this the one who's going to start real trouble? No? Well then,
Why has he got a fucking
anybody
stogie?
in the back seat? So far, so good. But it looks like this driver's going to be a problem. Right off the bat, he's surly. Maybe he's troublesome by nature, or maybe a few drinks have made him mean. For whatever reason, he's decided that he isn't going to sign the citation, and that he's going to defy me. So after an honest effort to get him to change his mind, it's obvious that he's going to have to be taken into custody. He's big enough to be real trouble. But I get him out all right. I direct him toward the patrol car from behind. I frisk him, and if you think that's the obvious thing any officer would do, you'd be amazed at how many times officers have failed to lift weapons from men they have arrested. Now for the handcuffs, because I'm not taking any chances with this character. I get one hand back, like this, then the other.
I like how this is all pre-Miranda, so it's like not even explaining why he's arresting his ass.
The safest way to get him into the
defy
patrol
my
car when we're
defy
alone
my
is from the
words.
driver's
Go to
side.
jail.
Even with his hands behind him, he can slide over easily. This avoids the business of putting him in the right side, then getting around the car back to the driver's side. Once he is over in the front seat, I tie him in with a safety belt. In this case, it's my safety that's involved as much as his. It's pretty tough for him to give me real trouble now, but I'm still not going to take the situation for granted. So I even take the time to shift my gun over to the left side, just in case he turns out to be an escape artist.
Here you go, man. Sign the tow slip.
Once I get him to the station, you'd think I'd consider myself fairly safe. But if I did, I might be making a fatal mistake. This individual I have brought in has had time to build up a real head of steam. I've only done what had to be done. But in his mind, he's ready to start a one-man revolution. I've got him inside with the booking completed and the handcuffs are off. If you think he can't cause real trouble now, you're dead wrong. With the accent on the dead, your prisoner sees his chance. One fast grab, and it's a loaded situation.
What a that guy could have had to drop on.
I'm not going to embarrass any particular law enforcement agent.
That guy's like, hey, Sarge, I got that coffee. One, oh, fuck.
We all know that the number of attacks on law enforcement officers has risen sharply in the last few years. I won't take this.
Hey, Furski, I got that coffee. You wanted
to let on the road.
If we don't take care of ourselves, it's going to be revised upward. If we do look after ourselves, it's bound to be revised downward. And it's my contention that if I safely establish the right kind of routine in making routine stops, the chances of anybody giving me a bad time are going to be cut way down. Too many of us get the word routine mixed up with monotonous. Just what does routine mean anyway? Well, according to the dictionary, routine means a regular, unvarying procedure, usually prescribed or habitual. So, habitually, you park to protect yourself. As you approach the violator's car, remember, it could contain a killer. Checking the back seat. Keeping the gun hand free. Not giving the driver a chance to shove the door open on you. And keeping him off balance by making him turn in his seat. You take precautions when you open the door if you have to get him out. You stay behind him and keep the gun out of his reach. You'll find that putting every violator on the suspect list will help you practice safety measures automatically. And you're automatically ready for action if they try to start any. So if routine means regular, unvarying procedure, make it your regular and unvarying procedure to look after your life.
Hey, Sarge,
this is the kind of routine that will never stop paying off.
No, you gotta go all the way to the bivouac.
Okay,
what's pretty funny is probably back in the day.
All right.
Back in the day, there was probably some recruit after that video saying, "I can't do this. Quit."
You still there, Furski? I think Furski might have gone AFK for a minute. I will have to get the cone.
No, I was going to pee. I'm back.
Oh, okay. Thought somebody took her weapon.
Somebody took Furski's weapon.
I was taking a piss. What do you want? What did I miss?
You missed the
What?
rest of the thing, but it's all good.
I had to pee.
Dang, I'm big. Oh, right up on the camera said hi. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? There we go. Extreme close up.
Check what weapon. I keep. Check what weapon. I keep mine in the station at all times.
So, Furski, what'd you think about our first 3 videos?
Honestly, they're all quite fucking silly. Like, I'm sure those situations could have actually happened, but honestly, I'm not in any position to speak. But fucking funny.
Whoa. Let's say, hey, bro, check to see if they got any crash videos.
You mean LAPD?
Wonder if there's any crash training.
You mean like accidents?
No, like LAPD crash training. I wonder if they have it.
Yeah. Let me see if we can find something here. Until then,
Shooting straight vintage.
Until then, Furski, why don't you entertain the nice people?
Oh, hi. I'm being put on the spot. Hi guys, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody doing good. And yes, GG. Look for surviving edged weapons. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, video suggestion. I think that's what GG want.
Yeah, what's his name? Send it to me. I got it. Rubber, send it to me. I got it.
I
guess that's my Capri Sun right there. Delicious Capri Sun.
Is it blue flavor?
Yeah, it's fruit punch. It's just Capri Sun fruit punch. But yeah, like, thank you to the people that sent the super chats in. It really helps us a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Did we do thing? I don't know how to be entertaining. I'm not the.
You know what? Capri Sun is actually really good. It's very underrated. The apple juice Capri Sun. Apple Capri Sun.
I'll be right back.
I actually was drinking those. Like, I got like apple raspberry.
Straight up apple. It was such a good apple juice substitute. I had gotten my wife Burger King in the morning, and I ordered apple juice. I was thinking I was gonna get like a bottle of apple juice, like Minute Maid or something, but they gave us a Capri Sun pouch. But it was really good apple juice.
I honestly haven't tried that. I might have to find it at my local grocery store sometime.
Why did I leave
I don't
for
know if
just
we're
a
gonna
minute and I come back to the chat saying say ooh woo? No, it's a $200 fine for ooh woos here.
I mean, are we gonna do an art goal today? Because I don't remember if we were gonna do an art goal.
That's right. Yeah, art goal. Okay, guys, let's see how many people we got watching here. 16. All right, we got 16 people. What? No, we went down to 13. That sucks. Oh well. How much do you want to get for an art goal?
They want someone to say ooh.
For an art goal, let's make it 25.
25? Okay. If we make it to 25, then the art goal will get done. Okay, look, no. First, we make it to 25. Then when we get there, we'll start throwing the ideas around. And we just went down to 10 viewers.
Sounds good.
What? Sounds good that we went down to 10 viewers?
No, I said sounds good. Like, you know, that once we hit the goal, that we start making the idea.
Yes. It does.
Shit, man.
Okay, let's get back up to the screen here.
Around the world.
We should look into that.
Jim is a Vulcan.
Jim
I
is a
wanna
Vulcan.
the split art. Like, I'm gonna be the one,
Beam me up, Stubby.
I'm gonna be doing the art goal for this one.
Oh.
Like, for those wondering, I will be doing the art goal for this one, because I'm really pressed for fucking coin right now.
Uh-huh.
What you do and what you don't.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's such a great. How'd you find the sample without the? How'd you find the sample without the word?
I just looked
That's
around.
the perfect way to.
But it's great. Beat me up.
That is amazing.
Beat me up, Stubby. Oh yes. All right.
That movie.
Yes, Biodome. It's one of those so crappy it's good movies. I personally like it, but you know. Anyways, first video we're going to go back into now is going to be LAPD Patrol Street Gangs 1984. We're going to get away from wholesome police and go into the holy shit, Jim, what the hell just happened? Then we'll look at surviving the edged weapons.
Surviving the edge weapons is pulling out your duty weapon.
A white glove. You may smell it. We're not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure you'll smell it. Oh my god, Rubber Shark Kit and Furski and vintage cop helmets are 60s Cyrax. That's an actually good one. Oh, that's right. You know what? Splint, send me the finished one. We've got an art goal to show tonight.
Is Splint even here?
Whoa. Okay, let's get it going. Okay, guys,
I didn't even think Splint.
I think the stream might have paused for a minute, but we're back.
Yeah, it says we're still live on my end.
Guys, you want to step back just a little bit so you're out of our way?
Yeah. Still showing all 11 man.
Hey, Furski, message Splint. Would you PM him? Let him know to send me the finished article.
Put your hands up. Good idea.
Get my rabbit, man.
Get my rabbit.
If you can't get it directly to me, I know he posted it in the pizza party chat. I can drag that up.
This is Channel 7, man. You be a gangster on Channel 7.
I think he also probably would have posted it in Patreon. 1 second.
Hands down, man. Thank you.
You should.
There it is.
Let me see. Their units look like Chevy Caprices. Yeah.
I got your one. 15 East 87? Street or place? Apartment number ID? What's your middle name?
Maybe Splint is asleep.
Well, then, can you get it off the channel? Oh, he's looking for track marks.
This one still has like the watermarks, but I'm pretty sure it's finished.
Happy birthday. I turned 30 in 1960. Come on, speak to you already?
There should be some.
Yeah, we can. That's right. We'll have one unit come through here, through the walkway.
What kind of bullshit is this?
We'll have one unit with the sergeant.
I thought it was going to be talking about something, but it's not. So
Now we have to just decide who's going to do what.
let's see here. Rubber shark.
Yeah, it looks like it's just. It's just footage.
Yeah, it's just talking about the stuff. What the fuck? My kilobits per second keep fluctuating.
What's
bad.
wrong?
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know what the hell's going on.
It's working fine on my end.
Yeah, but on my end, it keeps going from green to yellow to red, and then YouTube's telling me, oh, we're not receiving anything, we're going to end it. I don't know why it keeps fluctuating. Hold on.
I've only been streaming for like a little over an hour, according to the thingy.
It's weird. Yeah, I know. We've only been on for about an hour and 10 right now. So, if it's not freezing up on you guys or anything, I'll continue it going, but I don't know. We're fluctuating really bad here. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. Surviving edged weapons. Okay. It opens with some of the most violent things you can see looking at trees.
Hey man, the edged weapons is getting to be one with nature.
Yeah. Oh god, here we go. Fucking grizzly man.
From the beginning, man has possessed the attributes of the animal.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Speed, power,
I love how we both
dynamic movement.
Look at this guy, confused Unga Bunga noises.
And from his human inventiveness came weapons that could puncture and slash his enemy's flesh.
The Prometheus and Bob.
In his struggle to survive, he developed tactics to heighten his advantage.
That's some good pork, man. Uh-oh. Why is there always got to be some vato that comes and fucks with you when you got your grub on? Always. I can't. I can't.
Why does that look suspiciously like your best friend rolling up on somebody, bro.
It does!
Gradually, man created a knife culture.
When your best friend is barbecuing and you roll up on
it
it.
has cut its way through time.
The scar on there. Hey, Randall, what's up, man? Oh, it's my barbecue, bitch!
Crazy ass fucking woodland man.
Alright, you can have a piece.
Oh, dude, that is not realistic. You would have filleted his ass.
Yeah.
A single piece.
Hey, bro, can I have a plate?
Naughty children get put into the pararegler.
Oh, fucker.
Save me some.
Damn, prehistoric fucking serial killer. What the fuck is that?
Dude, this shit went south quick.
Still,
all of that for the food, bro.
Still fluid in movement. Still slashing and stabbing its enemies.
See what kindness
the knife
does?
Culture is still alive and deadly.
What's happening, man? Nada ese.
Nada ese.
The shit, man. The shit's there, man. Where's the money? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, baby. Oh, man. No money, no shit. Ah, man. 5 minutes. Oh, fuck you, man.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you.
Bro, didn't you used to carry one of those to school?
Yeah, I still have it.
You still have it?
Yeah, should have waited those 5 minutes, man.
Should have waited the 5 minutes, man.
Unit 708, I'm on the scene.
I would have taken his hat.
10-4.
While the knife culture continues to hone its skills, some officers still commit one tactical error after another.
Early 90s?
By failing to assess the real dangers.
That is...
By using ineffective and dangerous
looks like a 91
deployment,
or a 1990
and by
Caprice.
underestimating the
Is he
degree
carrying a
of
Glock?
threat.
Gen 1?
Dispatch.
Go ahead, 708.
I need
Or
an
is it a
ambulance
SIG?
and a backup.
Yet 80% of you have removed edged weapons from suspects.
I don't think
Could have been
departments
used
had SIG
against you.
this time.
He didn't see it.
This can only get bad.
I don't know, it was too blurry to
30%
tell.
of you
Like
have
a Glock
already
Gen
been
1 without
threatened with
blocking.
edged weapons.
It did look like
And
a
if an
Glock
assault
Gen 1.
is attempted against you, there's a 1 in 3 chance that you will be wounded.
Sergeant, take his gun belt off.
Cool, Ralph. I got it, buddy. Everything's gonna be all right.
Put an occlusive dress on there. I need a blood pressure.
Cut my fucking vest off.
I mean, they have to do that. You might as well
In the
catch
last
him.
10 years, injuries to officers from edged weapons have increased 92%.
That's a lot of percent.
Yeah, look at the lights and everything.
Green, okay.
It's definitely early 90s.
Come on, now.
Many officers dismiss the edged weapon as a mere relic from man's primitive roots. But this relic still has the intent and means to destroy the enemy. And today, in the eyes of the knife culture, the enemy can be you.
Are you ready to intubate?
Our goal is to help you avoid becoming an edged
Oh
weapon
shit, I gotta
statistic
intubate him.
You're
by teaching you how
intubating
to
while
make a
before
proper
Probably puncture
threat
your lung.
assessment, how to select the proper force option for dealing with knives, and how to react.
Gotta keep the heart
with
pumping
control.
somehow.
Oh, where's eyes?
Alright. Read it off.
Call it.
Yep, call it.
Probably
The
punctured an
first step
artery.
is to become aware that edged weapon
Yeah,
attacks
blood
often
out
occur in
totally.
unlikely situations, often when you're distracted or not expecting them at all.
I swear to God. If they just open the door and
Police
stand.
department. Storny. Jim Storny. Storny, I got a warrant for you. I know you're in there. Come On to the door.
No.
A fucking Claymore?
What does this guy think he is? Braveheart?
Yeah. Dude, at least it could have been a machete, dude.
Yo.
Really, dude? Like, how the fuck?
The use of the unexpected is a
You know what,
favorite
man?
tactic of edged weapon offenders.
He rolled for initiative and he had a crit. That's all I gotta say.
The customers. This time you're going to jail.
Why don't you leave me alone, man? Why don't you back off?
No, this time you're going to jail.
You're too close.
Some survivors have found this out the hard way.
Ow!
Basic perception if you get into a knife attack is there's going to be one single
That's
thrust.
fucking
You're going
disgusting.
to cleanly and effectively block it, and that's going to be the end of it. You're going to apply a little bit of your academy taught self-defense. You're going to bend that knife out of his hand and arrest the bad guy, and that's the end. It doesn't work that way, sports fans. Things go from bad to horrible real quick. Right away, you're in deep shit. You're in bad shape. You're in a bad place. Faster than you ever perceive it happening to you.
Deep shit.
When I first saw that knife, it surprised the hell out of me, to be honest with you. For one thing, it wasn't your normal 3-inch buck knife that usually most of your street people carry or whatever. It was subsequently learned that he was a butcher at a local slaughterhouse, and this is an implement he used to slaughter beef with. It was about an 8-inch bone fillet knife. And it was bright out. It was 6:30 in the morning and during the summer, and there's just something that kind of
That'll do damage,
spooky
man.
about
Boning
looking at an
knife.
8-inch knife with the sun gleaming off it.
In this case, at first, I never saw the knife. I backed up, and when the suspect came out, he lunged at me. I saw something, and I didn't know what it was, in his right hand. And I was about 5 feet away from him. And the next thing, we were on the
5
ground.
feet.
I was back down. He was on top of me. I felt a couple of blows to my stomach area, mid-stomach area, and then from then, we just, we kind of locked, and it was then trying to take him into custody. And the whole time this was going on, he kept stating that he was going to kill me. And I was unable to take him into custody.
It's gotta be fucking
I only
horrifying
managed
to live
get one
through.
handcuff on him. I said a little prayer.
What's even worse is you got going to beat the next day.
And started calling for
Provided you don't have injury.
When I went to the bottom of the stairs after entering the house, where I had noted that the door had been broken open, I approached the stairs and hollered up the stairs, and the two offenders came around the stairs and down the stairs towards me. That was the only way for them to get out of the house, past me. I produced my .45 semi-automatic pistol and told them to put their hands up in the air, and the one closest to me reached up and grabbed the barrel of my gun. As he did that, I pulled him towards me, grabbed him by the throat, but he had a free hand. In that free hand, he had a knife that I never noticed as he was coming down the stairs. And I never noticed it in spite of the fact that I was looking consciously for a weapon in the hands of both of the two offenders as they came down the stairs. Probably my own fault. I never saw the knife.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It happened so fast. This subject was supposed to be dead, and now, a second later, I find out not only is he alive, but he's trying to kill me. And when he flashed that knife in front of my face, it was instantaneous fear. It was terror. It was terrifying.
Damn.
And then when he cut my wrist, I really didn't feel that much pain in the wrist, but it was just a shock to look down and see, and it looked like your hand was just hanging there.
Just before the emotionally disturbed female stabbed my partner to death, he didn't have a chance to go for his gun. It happened too quick.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to the next scenario.
That certain situations tend to carry great risk.
You guys are right. It is a long one, but damn.
For example, in making a traffic stop, a lack of caution in contacting the driver may bring you within range of common cutting weapons.
Did they just gather everybody's been stabbed in this office? Well, I mean, there's actually quite a few officers that do get stabbed on duty, but no, it was probably from multiple different departments.
To help you or even see any
Like, I
threat.
remember there was, I think it was a recent one. There was an Asian lady that came after a police officer with a meat cleaver.
The fuck? Did you just stab him with a trench knife?
Hell yeah.
Lack of caution in contacting the driver. Any threat.
You're somewhere.
It's friggin' buddy.
With your photo, name on it, they'll be fine.
That was a U.S. Marine trench knife.
Officer down here! Oh! He stuck me, man! God! He stuck me! Oh!
The deputy who stopped this truck didn't see a knife hidden in the crevice between the dashboard and the windshield. While the driver was standing outside, he reached in, grabbed the knife, let out a startling martial arts yell, and attacked. The deputy was stabbed 9 times in the stomach, arm, shoulder,
I'm not sure if
back,
we'll be able to watch it, but there's that video I mentioned of like a woman essentially had to get put down because like she stabbed a police officer in an apartment hallway.
Sunglasses that can be flicked to poke out your eyes. Fish hooks hidden in earrings or stuck through pant legs to rip your fingers on a pat-down. Boots with protruding spikes. A baseball cap with razor blades sewn to the back, which can be swung by the bill.
Okay, that's honestly like not.
Even something
how the
like
hell?
this mace, made by a teenager with lead and spikes in his workshop.
It's easy to forget the responsibility of being confronted by one of these, isn't it? Have you ever turned your back on a suspect?
Nah, that's not re4 shit, like, or some whatever. This is some, like, what's the game, like, Dead Rising shit.
Might contain a weapon. Have you
This is
ever
some
noticed
shit like
how
Frank
some
West, a
officers drop their
photographer, would
gaze
cook
and
up
never
while he's
tap
killing
into
zombies.
folded hands as a danger
Furski
cue,
never
or
underestimate
enter
the ingenuity of the
inside
common
position
criminal.
directly in front of an offender in the area he can control with his hands
You see
and
some
arms.
crazy stuff.
Watch how fast someone who's really skilled can get into action with a knife. And concealment can be almost anywhere.
Why is the guy Asian?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, little man.
You wanna find
Stab him, stab off
Sometimes
some
poor
grasshopper.
tactics give an unarmed offender access to an officer's duty knife. Your escort procedures make sure it stays secure.
Okay, let's go to the car.
I don't like the giggling.
Hey! Come on. Hey, little piggy.
One circumstance where you can anticipate edged weapons is the disturbance call. In fact, more officers are knifed during disturbance calls than in all other situations combined.
Yeah, domestic disturbances. Fucking angry wife.
Police department.
Do you watch all the people who may be at the scene?
Like fucking
You guys are making a lot of noise. What is the problem?
Do you stay aware of everything around you?
Oh yeah, man,
that
they're
could be
engaging
a
way
weapon?
too close, man. You gotta have your distance.
Okay, I'll take care of this. I want to get out of this house. He's ripped me off for the last time.
Nowadays, you don't even go in there. You tell me to come out.
Yesterday, he took everything.
Behind you.
Everything. And gave it to his friends. He was giving himself with his street punks on the corner all the time.
Oh my god, what the my god.
Common household items can produce extreme damage.
Shit.
An attack with this grapefruit cutter would be like getting stabbed with 2 knives. And screwdrivers are the second most popular edged weapon used to commit civilian homicide.
Jesus.
Take a guess at what common household item caused this fatal chest wound. This table fork. Officers who fall victim to edged weapons usually commit at least one critical error, like misreading what could be a weapon, or misjudging the subject.
Yeah, this shit gonna get me paranoid as fuck.
try it again. This time, why don't you leave the pens in the tray before you come through? Sure.
Sometimes it's the unlikely individual who has the best chance of harming you.
The fuck, bro?
Tragically, it's been
seen a
estimated that
butterfly
one
pen?
out of every 4 edged weapon attacks could be prevented if updated intelligence information were known.
Squad 21 to the dispatcher.
Squad 21, go ahead.
10-7 with a violator. 41 southbound. It's a silver 78 Chevy 2-door. California plates. King, Ida, Lincoln, Mary, Edward. One white male occupant.
10-4, Squad 21.
In most situations, your threat assessment will have to begin by you identifying the suspect's potential for violence. Most civilians would never threaten you with an edged weapon. Even those who carry concealed knives generally do so to protect themselves against criminals.
Squad 21.
No, I've never stabbed myself
Squad 21, be advised.
randomly for fun. By the way, guys, if we get up to $25, art
on
gold.
that subject. The flight list to a Ron Thomas of Los Angeles. The warrant is on that subject.
Oh, he's got 99.
But some will turn against you, if frightened or if provoked. Many civilians do live on the fringe of the knife culture. They're influenced by movies that glorify
Felony
the blade. Heroes who build confidence in fighting back against the bad guy.
Shut your engine off!
It's kind of dumb parking right
What
there.
the fuck do you want? I want to see your driver's license. What for? Christ, I'm only a block
What
from home. Why don't
for?
you let me
Don't
go?
tell me what for.
I
What
just want to see your driver's
for?
license.
I do not have a knife. I do not.
It's in the car. I'll get it.
Most people have drawn inner
Dude, if this
boundaries
guy
they
had a
don't want
99,
crossed.
why the fuck
And
isn't he doing
sometimes
felony
the
stop?
blade is there to guard those boundaries.
Here's
Swiss
my
Army
license.
knife?
Why don't you come and get it?
Adding to this country's heritage of edged weapons, as well as a growing knife culture in Canada, are new waves of immigrants from knife culture countries. In the Middle East, Mexico, South America, and Asia, it is not only common to carry edged weapons, it's common to use them. Besides violence launched at each other and civilian victims, there is the potential for these people to mistakenly associate you with police in their homeland.
There you go, Furski. You want to go
Often
around the
they're
world?
accustomed to police
There it
transfer,
is.
death squads, and police torture. Common.
Damn.
Also included in today's knife culture are emotionally disturbed persons, or EDPs. Included here are thousands of the homeless, an estimated 1/3 of whom are armed with edged weapons. Typically unskilled with weapons, but still dangerous, EDPs can quickly become the ultimate knife-wielding psycho. The edged weapon can hold a special power for them. It's part of their violent fantasies. EDPs are often portrayed by the media as poor, harmless, crazy people.
Squad 421.
No way.
421, go ahead.
Well, Agumon, you were actually, if you ever accidentally stabbed yourself,
Identified as Ted Zimowitz.
not for fun, no, but that guy stabbed himself for fun.
9500 West Wisconsin. Approach with caution, subject possibly armed with an edged weapon.
421's 10-4. It's a hell of a way to start off a shift.
But remember, EDPs have killed more officers with edged weapons than any other category of offender. To be especially feared are EDPs who do have edged weapon skills, through military experience or learned while incarcerated. There are over 25,000 EDPs inside jails and prisons. And they're more dangerous when they're let out than before incarceration. Because of a paranoid fear of intrusion, your very presence may be experienced as an overwhelming threat. To him, the weapons he covets may be powerful crutches,
and he knows you want to remove them to diminish him.
Hey! My toilet don't work! Hey! My toilet don't work! My out there, come fix my toilet!
Hold on a minute, Terry. Let me take care of this guy over here.
Hey! Wyatt!
Sir, I need you to come out of your cell. We have to move you down about 2 doors down. You need to come out now. Sir, can you hear me? You okay? Sir, we can do this either the easy way or the hard way. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Sir, I want you to come out, and I want to see your hands now.
Okay, man. Okay.
Don't fuck with me! Don't fuck with me!
Jesus. She didn't have a
Bad
baton or
correctional work,
something?
What you're looking at is something you've never seen
Bad
before,
correctional work.
but you've heard about. Inmates in a maximum security prison practicing their edged weapon skills. This is one training ground for the group that lives at the very heart of the knife culture and is ready to take you on. Hardcore criminal offenders. They go to great lengths to develop the deadly talents their career survival depends on. They have the training. They have the interest, and sooner or later, they get good in the ways they train. With the use of an extreme telephoto lens,
I'm sorry,
you can see
these guys
close up
look like
how they
actors.
practice in small groups, usually with several lookouts. They use toothbrushes or pencils to simulate
It's a long
knives.
video. Holy shit.
There's nothing
it is.
pretend about their goal.
Let's see, let's go to another.
Some of the weapons are crudely using the porch railing as a barrier. Officers say
Police officer, don't move!
a sharp offender is going to be watching and waiting for you to make a tactical error. Whatever your arrest technique, assume that any suspect could have weapons and try to use them at any time.
I want you to turn around real slowly. Start turning.
Set him up for handcuffing that's free of palmed weapons.
Keep going.
Why does this guy look like Yakov Smirnov?
Stop. Now put your left hand on the top of your head with the palm up. Put your right hand back. Bring it back. Thumb down. Keep it coming. Now I want you to start walking backwards towards me, real slowly.
Oh,
searching
okay.
after.
Okay,
going
Rubber
on in here?
said. Rubber said to find this scene, guys. Gigi and Rubber Shark said to find this scene, so we're gonna play it right now. Hold on.
Wait, thank you, Gigi. Thank you.
Oh boy. Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. We're at an hour 30.
Yes, sir. I'm the manager. There's a woman getting raped in apartment 24 right now. This is a passkey. I don't want to get involved in it. There's a couple of doors on the right-hand side.
Room 24?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll check it out. We'll let you know what happens.
Thanks, sir.
Police! Hello, police!
Of course, you'll want to preclude or eliminate the possibility of using some lower level of force. You want to be certain of your target identification and try to achieve target isolation so no third parties are needlessly endangered.
Holy shit. Hello?
Holy shit.
Lady? Lady, are you okay? What's going on in here?
I think it can skip the Are You Okay?
Lady?
Oh, why is there an Iron Maiden poster, man? I find that offensive.
Lady?
What the hell is this?
Rick, she's got a knife. Drop the knife!
gonna be the sacrifice, dude. This is definitely in the satanic panic, wasn't it?
There was an Iron Maiden poster on the wall?
Remember this
Yeah, the
acronym.
officer with the blonde officer right behind him.
You
Oh,
shoot
yeah, I find
to
that
stop the
offensive.
attacker's threatening action. You move out of the attacker's path. You evaluate whether the attacker has been incapacitated. You neutralize the continuing threat if it has not been stopped. And finally, you scan the area for other threats.
Make sure to write this down, chat. It's going to be on the exam next week.
How many edged weapons do you see now?
That's a lot of weapons.
Assailants slashed through several layers of Kevlar, but the officer did not get cut. Remember that knife wounds don't produce the extreme hydrostatic shock of bullet wounds. Unless the edged weapon has pierced a vital organ, it's quite possible to remain functional. A lot of blood doesn't necessarily mean a lot of serious injury. Once the suspect has fled or is neutralized, visually inspect yourself. You may have wounds you don't feel. Control bleeding by using direct, constant pressure over the wound. Use your palm or other available object. This will help stop the flow of blood to permit clotting. Consciously, make your breathing slow, deep, and rhythmic. This will lessen your adrenaline rush, slow down your rate of bleeding, and delay the onset of shock.
6-3 dispatcher.
When a leg or arm is injured, raise the limb so gravity helps reduce blood pressure at the wound site. Maintain control over the suspect and keep direct pressure on your injury until help arrives.
Unit 653 to dispatcher.
With a chest wound, protect your airway. Tilt your head back slightly and keep your chin up to hyperextend your neck. This will keep your airway open if you lose consciousness. If a lung has been punctured, there's risk of it collapsing unless the wound is sealed. Tightly press your hand or a piece of airtight material directly over the wound. In this case, the officer removed plastic from inside his hat. A credit card can also work. You want to exhale, then cover the wound next to the skin if possible. Try to breathe normally and get help.
Oh, shit!
Terrifying.
In this situation,
Oh my God.
the weapon itself may provide sufficient direct pressure to restrict the flow of blood. Don't remove it. Hold it in place.
This is good information.
Should I take it out or should I leave it in? Should I take it out or should I leave it in?
You guys have any idea as to where the officers are at?
I don't know. This is the location they gave us.
Well, why don't you check with your dispatcher and make sure this is the correct address? And then why don't you check continuing this way for me? I'll cross the street and check behind you.
Sounds good.
Okay.
When you do call for assistance, be specific about your exact location and injuries.
Why is there a sound of flies buzzing around him?
I got no idea.
Lying on a stomach wound lets the weight of your body apply pressure while your hands stay free to control the suspect.
Go ahead,
and
motherfucker, move.
update communications.
20 yard.
Dare you?
I'm up on the upper deck. East National by the tracks.
By the tracks here over there now.
By the tracks over here now.
The 20-yard location, be advised he's on the upper level near the commuter tracks.
Go for it. I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Go for it, now blow your brains out, eh?
As you continue your deep breathing,
Commit yourself right now. I will survive.
Is that a Colt or a Smith?
What made me survive was
It looks
I
like
didn't
a
give up.
Colt because of the way the barrel is
When you
shaped.
give up, you die.
Yep.
It's
the half lug.
It's just that
Colt.
simple. You
It looked
have
like
to
a
just
Colt
pull that
Trooper Mark
strength from
II.
within you. Either
But I was loving the Model 10s.
All right, folks, let's see here now. Let's put on some music after that. That was
I
great.
agree.
And just so y'all could see, here it is, guys. The art gold from a while back. Furski trying to get me in a fursuit. And I'm already telling her no. I already put on the rest of this damn shoot. I ain't doing the head.
But kid, it has some important parts.
You try to put me. You try to put that unwashed thing on my head, and I'll glue this cone to yours. I will have Split release the one without the watermarks in gallery as soon as possible. Yeah, it's actually a real good art goal. It's like, hell no, I'm not putting on that fucking thing. I love that Split gave me a Mario 3 raccoon tail back there.
It's good. Look like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese reject.
What's that stupid game?
Like Five Nights at Freddy's, yeah.
Fucking Five Nights at Freddy's remake.
Hashtag my original OC, do not.
Oh yes, and of course, it has become customary here that we have to watch this video at least once, which we will watch the HD version.
All right, so welcome everybody to the meeting of the Beers. As you know, we do this meeting every single month to make sure we agree on things. So let's just get started. Cheeseburgers, yeah. Hot dogs, yeah. Donuts, yeah. Bar fighting, yeah. Bug collection, yeah. Okay, well that's it. That's the meeting of the Beers has commenced. See you all next month, yeah.
That ending, man, every single fucking time that ending, and it's the best. It's the best when it's in HD, man. Here we go.
They're just gone.
They're just gone.
Oh. Beer.
Beer.
Hot dogs, beer. Cheeseburgers, beer.
Okay, let's see. What else can we find? Something as a palate cleanser. CJ beats up Patrick? What?
Oh, yeah. You got a problem, fool? No, please wait. You think you hard, huh? You disrespecting my hood, fool? You want more? You want more, huh? You don't respect Rose Street, huh? CJ, remember that. You hard, huh? You want some more of this? No. Please. I'll give you a little something, homie. Get your ass out of here.
Get your ass out of here.
Grove Street, remember that. Fool.
Every GTA protagonist kicks Squidward's door.
This was all my
This is
fault.
one from
I was the
Igor.
one who wanted to relax on Sunday. Now, if you'll be so kind as to leave, so I can get
I was
ready
actually
for work
enjoying
tomorrow.
myself. Please, why can't we just forget all about it?
That really wasn't fun. Come on, give me a break. I'm new in this country.
Oh, man. I had enough of this.
What, again? What did I do this time?
Yeah, that's right. I'm an asshole.
This is your fault, pal.
You gonna be real sorry, homie. I'm Grove Street, fool. You don't respect Grove Street, huh? Okay, punk, I seen your...
Okay, let's see. Rubber Shark sent something. You know Rubber Shark sent... What'd you send, Furski? Guy
This is one
getting
from
hit
Igor.
with folded. Okay, let's see. What first he said?
Man, it's not hot.
This is from Igor.
You still here, bro?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Actually, I love this clip. This is one of me always favorite fucking clips, dude. We have those exact tables. For this reason, man. The Great Home Defense.
The way that table hit him, though. It's just straight up knockout.
Dude, the top of that table is heavy.
Yes, I know. Okay, what you said, Rubber Shark? I know Rubber Shark always be sending funny stuff.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing.
What is this?
I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall trees bend into meaning.
Alright.
Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning, sprinkling the sea.
What is this, Rubber Shark?
Honestly, this looks like one of those, you remember back in the day at the malls, they would have, like, creative video?
Yeah.
They have, like, a green screen, and you could choose a song, and it would make a fucking video for you. This looks like one of those.
Yo, you want to know something that's really fucking funny about this? The next suggested thing to watch is Forrest Gump.
Aretha better watch out.
Yeah, Aretha better watch out. This lady's coming up to the top.
Listen, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see.
Agumon says he sent me a video.
Should we try and stay, or maybe just make it let things be? Oh, living in this brand new.
This is so messed up. Furski, what the fuck is this?
Speaking of bad music videos, this one gets stuck in my head on a regular fucking basis.
But can you even dance to those pants? Watch me, woman! They made a move like a vessel of shimmy, all sweet and tender like a tiny baby kitty. I need to get some, put my body in them. Then I will rule the world. Is that an angel, baby? No, that's his dance moves. Watch my lady honey grooves. Feed me lots of jumbo juice. Call me Lady Tiger, but I never eat my young. My legs in those pants a dream. When I would move, I'd scream. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do.
Immediate, like, better production value, but just a worse song.
High kicks, this is how we do. I beg that boy to make me some dance like that where I come from. Grab a partner, form a line, cut and stitch and make them shine. Work that elastic, it's looking fantastic.
We have a palette cleanser suggestion, like channel now.
It tickles my tiger.
Oh yeah.
Inside of them and stretch until you
Who just made this?
a vessel shimmy and activate your dance floor. Next I dance like hell to release the madness. Watch my feet pound holes in plywood. Watch my hips crush plates of baked goods. Watch out for my body rolls. Watch out for my body rolls. High kicks,
I wasn't expecting you to play the
I'm not
full
playing the whole
fucking
thing.
video.
I'm stopping this now. Okay, what did Steele say?
All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a thought.
Rubber Shark, what you got, Rubber Shark? Okay, Agumon, yeah, I'll play that one right now.
Hey baby, wake up from your asleep. We have arrived onto the future and the whole world is become electronic, supersonic.
Rubber, when did you find Slav's music video?
Bro, this guy needs to sue Dr. Disrespect. He's stealing his image.
So onto my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us, there is nothing above but the stars above.
All systems gone. Prepare for down count.
Damn, he's got his own chick too.
3, 1, off blast. Fly
Did he
away
skip
in my
too?
space rocket. You no need put money in my pocket. The door is closed, I just lock it. I put my plug in your socket.
I put my glug in your pocket.
You and me gets higher and higher.
I want to put my glug in your pocket.
Only thing can stop us is flat tire.
Rubber Shark is fucking amazing. Let's see what Agumon said.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Patrick Stewart!
Wanna play?
What was Patrick Stewart saying, motherfucker? I can't. Oh, I've never heard Patrick Stewart curse in my whole life.
His sides are in orbit right now.
You guys are killing me.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I never heard Patrick Stewart curse.
Please, oh my god,
You
Dick.
gotta hear it again.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Hi, Squidward. Wanna play?
SpongeBob screamed.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Hi, Squidward. Wanna play?
Jesus Christ.
My stomach's hurting. Oh, Jesus. Rubber Shark. Professor X just called SpongeBob a motherfucker. Stop, dude. My stomach's hurt. Oh, okay. Okay, who wants to send in another palate cleanser?
I need to get better at my fucking game. All I post is cringe. Cringe is all I know.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out later. Oh. Wait, what?
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, Michael, help!
What the fuck was that? Okay. Squidward kicks out every Mario. We're not going through that again. God, the original to that is dark. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we can get one. Where's Omega, dude? Omega's always sending in freaking palate
Omega's
cleanses.
at work.
Is at work? Damn. He always sends in good ones.
Hold on, I think I have something. I don't know like if it'll like be funny, but here. Oh yeah, I sent you one. Happy joy. There we go.
Oh, yeah, okay, let me see.
Forgot I sent that.
Had enough yet?
No.
I'm ready when you are. You're doing this for nothing. Being a part of the Empire will make Earth better than it ever was.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, let's see. Furski sent one more, and then...
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Stinky Whizzleteeth. This is a song about a whale. No! This is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy song. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, happy, joy, happy, happy, joy, happy, happy, joy,
And here's what he tells all his audience.
I don't think you're happy enough. That's right.
That's right.
I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. Now, boys and girls, let's try it again. Happy, happy, joy, joy, 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 joy. If and you ain't the granddaddy of all liars, the little critters of nature, they don't know that they're ugly. That's very funny. A fly marrying a bumblebee. I told you you had but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Did you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Why does that look like a dildo?
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy.
Okay, I got one more. That I posted in Palette Cleanser. This is a lore show that everyone's like demanding, and I need to I need to give him a taste.
No. Why? Because I'm all
Literally me.
Alright. Okay.
That's what you think, my little liar. But I'll teach you soon enough.
You'll do nothing of the sort, Fiddler.
The quality is like fucking dropped.
Your lies is the one who sent you.
Bible man, you didn't think I really meant that.
This looks like some porno.
Proverbs 13:5 says that a good man hates deceit, and right now, I feel very good.
I'll bet you do.
Okay, I honestly think this is a porno.
It's Bible Man.
I believe it's time for a memory verse.
I'm more than willing to fight you and your scripture, Bible creep!
Willingness and stupidity don't go well together. Proverbs 19:2. Not the memory verse.
George Lucas gonna sue someone's ass.
She's fucking like the Joker with like jaundice.
Saying foolish things is like setting a trap to destroy yourself. Proverbs 18:7. Great verse. Still, not the one I had in mind.
You're cheating. You're nothing without the Bible.
Well, that's the first nice thing you've said to me all evening. Oh, yes.
Like, I want to do a lore show on this after we finish RoboCop. Because everyone's been asking me for it.
Here's Proverbs 19:5.
Proverbs 19:5. Dishonest witnesses and liars will not escape punishment.
It's so bad.
Stab him in the ass. Why did he stab himself?
He hit himself.
Oh, wow. What the fuck was that explosion?
Gotta work on those memory verses more often.
What was that explosion, dude? Okay, undercover, what it... Oh, God. Kickflip sending a car one, bro. Feeding a turbocharger carrots.
Oh my god. That turbocharger's hungry.
That's why turbochargers suck dick. Okay, folks, that's gonna be. Let me see over here. Okay, that's gonna be it for now. Let me put on some music.
I'm gonna fucking tie you down to a fucking chair after we're finished with RoboCop, and I'm gonna force you to watch the Bible Man, like, shit.
I do not want to watch Bible Man. Shut up.
You think it's funny? It gets worse.
Well,
there's an episode where they literally make Gatorade out to be satanic. It's funny.
Oh my god. Well, we didn't make it to the art gold, but that's fine. We could probably hit it next week.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. Furski, anything you wanna go ahead and throw out there?
Yes, I am open for commissiones. I do the art stuff, and I have Patreon and a Throne wishlist page. I am running very low on cat litter, and if you would like to help me get cat litter, I have cat litter for my kitty cat, Chia. Let me get those linked up on the screen here. God, where's the tab go? Excuse me. Fuck. There we go. My apologies for my lateness. You can sub to my Paybeon for as low as $1 a month, and that gives me enough money to buy a McChicken.
I think you might be. I think you might be disappointed, but the McChickens have gone up to $2 now.
No! Alright, so it's like, okay, you know what? If two people sub to the page, if 2 people sub to the Patreon, I'll be able to get a McChicken.
There you go. Let's see here, bro. Anything you want to tell the people?
Yeah, sure.
If you want to pitch, I don't know what is she? Is it Mimosa, right? That's her online name.
Oh, my wife? Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanna plug her Twitter on here, you can.
Well, it's her Twitch. She
Twitch,
usually streams Apex, she'll do Fortnite, a couple other different games. Overwatch, she usually streams Mondays and Fridays.
Just put the link in the chat.
I'm not sure if I know how to do that. Technically inept. No, I'm just kidding. Give me 1 second.
Did you guys know that KFC got rid of the double? What? No! The double down was cool. I mean, I only had it like maybe 2 times in my life, but it was a badass fucking sandwich. Me and my bro both liked it.
Sandwich, you say?
Hell yeah! It was 2-piece instead of bread. It was 2 badass patties that had stuff in the middle of them. So the patties were your bread. It was the shit.
It's a sanguine sandwich. No wonder why they got rid of it. It was sanguine. Sandwich of the devil.
It was not the sandwich of the devil. It was the awesomeness.
You know what I mean. It was too awesome for KFC to have anymore.
There you go. I went ahead and tagged her Twitch.
Ooh. My tummy hurting. Only from all that laughing, man. That was too much, dude.
It was.
Kid describing the double dentist. Shut up, GG. Where'd you put it, bro?
I put it in the chat.
It did not come out.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Well, let's see. That's gonna be it, guys. Of course, you know that I love you, and of course I'm still here. Furski has her show going on, and of course it's gonna be around as well. But you know what? Until we're on again, you know. Until next time. Yeah. Until next time.
And I will.
See you guys.
I will crawl back into the deep recesses of internet anonymity, where I do nothing online.
I am probably going to play either Minecraft, Red Dead, or Brutal Wolfenstein on the Discord, so you guys are welcome to join me. Later.
Hell yeah. Laters, nerds.
And of course, you're always going to use sunrise over Los Angeles for the end.
Oh yeah.